Hi, John here, Aru, Auckland, New Zealand. Just running a clip on what I've just posted on Facebook. I see some people who I know asking questions about King William IV and where does Jeff Foley fits in the great scheme of things. I just want to let you know, Alfred Mitchell, that King William is the only king that created the commercial contracts that we are using as our partner with this flag of commerce. That means commercial contracts is this flag, and banks and pound notes and gold coins. And trading, that's what this flag is for. People get the wrong impression. Maori have put a different slant on it and have dragged it off in different purposes. Yet the original purpose under the Pōtikawa tree at Tingari was to petition to the King William IV at that time, in 1830 to 1834, to help them to stop pirates from coming onto the land from all directions, and especially the criminal convicts, prison convicts from New South Wales, Australia, Sydney. They are the very ones that came here and invaded the North Island at least, and then others jumped on the South Island, the French and the British. And so there was no sovereignty here at that time. So the British proclaimed the land belongs to King William IV, His Majesty, on the 20th of March 1834. So I just wanted to show you what's happened now that John Key has made a quick exit from being Prime Minister of New Zealand, because he's caught up in the scam fraud of the Cabals and Lucifer. That's what Hillary Clinton and Obama's been pushing under Queen Elizabeth II's monarchy sovereign reign as Parliament sovereignty right through the world. Okay, so she borrowed our King William IV's Admiralty laws of the sea to get her wealth, and corrupted the whole legal system under the Queen's Bench Court, which is Te Marae, where the 1840 obelisk is for John Key's government, or Bill English's government, and Paula Bennett in Wellington, New Zealand, and Maori, iwi, and HAPU mixed up in that lot with the confederations and incorporations comes under that 1835 Declaration of Independence, part of this flag. That's on the 20th of October 1835. So they're caught up with the New South Wales government titles that were put on these lands and sold the lands before it became its own sovereign straight from Britain. So they've got a problem now with John Key getting caught, and the whole system linked to the Maoris is caught up in the fraud scam. And that's what I'm separating the Maori iwi and the Maori iwi HAPU, Confederation of Chiefs and Incorporations, and Te Tira Whenua 1993 Act are caught up in John Key's scam. So now you are levy debtors under the MOAI Crown King William IV 1834 whakaminia. This is the whakaminia. Native surname only, male line dominant title holders of the land, the commercial title holder of the land. Okay, now when I say commercial landowner, I mean under this flag of jurisdiction of Admiralty title, that Chief-Kingi Taurua, chief of Te Marae and Waitangi Marae land blocks, is the commercial land owner. I'm putting him right there, and I'm down on the East Cape, Potiki Rua Ki Waipu boundary area, right around. Title holder, commercial land title holder. The Government of Wellington is the trustees landowners under Maori Land Court titles and LINZ, Land Information New Zealand, New South Wales government title, assumed sovereignty of no queen. And that's why they had a conversation with Danny Watson, Pākehā, Maori, in that system of Waitaha. Those hapu are dragged in by that Pākehā man into that New South Wales government and Commerce, because he's working for a corporation, Crown Corporation, under Queen Elizabeth Company, News Talk ZB. All those Crown corporations are stuck with the bill, Danny. You're stuck with a levy debtor instrument pound note that I have stuck on your heads with Chief-Kingi Taurua, the direct bloodline descendant to Queen Victoria and our Queen Victoria Trust. We have no say inside the Waitangi Marae King's Bench Court. Straight to Britain. Now Danny, your government that you're talking to, Bill English, new Prime Minister of New Zealand, and Paula Bennett, Deputy Prime Minister of New Zealand, are stuck in that legacy that John Key corrupted and got caught. He's caught, he's on the red coats or red dragon arrest list. His name is clear, I'm going to put it on to him in a minute, and that's proof that you are tied in, Danny Watson, to all of that fraud scam with a pound note on your head. I'm going to show you the pound note soon. Pound note on your head. 917 million trillion pound note. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Because the British are pissed off with you lot for not inviting the British Navy ship to come down to your 75-year Navy celebrations. John Martin, Chief of Navy in New Zealand. You belittle Chief-Kingi Taurua by not turning up to his marae to talk to him on the 28th of October and not talking to him on the 10th of April 2016. You didn't turn up, talk to the chiefs. You've ignored the chiefs on that marae, Te Tii Marae and Waitangi Marae. So as a consequence, you get the bill too. And the British government is 182 years celebration with us on the 6th of February 2017. We're having to catch up on that celebration for the British Navy that I'm saying need to come here with an admiral, with a ship or without a ship, to turn up at Waitangi to claim his title with us. Okay, the British have a dual governorship and admiralty private contract with the whakamininga native surname title holders. Okay, you got that, Danny? You stick on your side, you talk to Bill English, and we'll just wrap out the pound note. Don't come into Waitangi Marae because that's only for convicts and corrupted criminals. We're going to wait in there. Only those who are native surnames and selected as non-native that will come up on that lineup, and none of you are coming in there. You're stuck in contract with your lot and Bill English. You're in concert with them. You're in concert with them with Hohepa, Epiha, Eping from New South Wales, convicts. I call you convicts, Hohepa, because you dishonoured Kingi Taurua. You're trying to get him out. You're trying to get him off the taumata on that marae, Te Tii Marae. That's his land we're talking about, not the marae, the land. The marae is corrupted. It's got no carvings in it, and it's got that 1840 treaty obelisk outside made out of first concrete that Mohi Manukau wanted bowled over. and Kingi wanted it bowled over. You see, he can do what he likes when he gets the title inside Waitangi Marae, and there's nothing you can do about it, because you can't stand there with a korowai on, or Ruka can't stand with a korowai on, because it's his land. When he says it's his land commercially, it means this, nothing else. You can keep your whakapapa outside of the Waitangi Marae and stand in the paddock and watch the flag going up. This flag, for the whakamini, the real natives, not the ones who are siding with the crown, like you lot, Te Poroho, Ruka. You're dancing with the wolves. You stay there. You stay there. That's what I'm saying on this video. I thought you were going to be on our side. And Jim, you went there too. WAIKATO, you went there too. If you fellas think you're going to go ahead of us, you've got another thing coming, because you don't have the documents of title. You don't have them stacked up with the British that gave this. This is a British flag. This is a British flag. It's not a Maori flag. It's not a Maori flag. It's a British flag. It belongs to them. They can take it off you if we don't say anything. Okay? And Kingi is a military man. He's a military man. He went to the fucking war to shoot people on the British side and the stupid New Zealand Maori side. They got killed, and that's why he's ringing with ailments from that. And you, Hohepa Epiha, Epping, you sat on your ass pouring fucking beer and getting drunk, running your 6 hotels. I'll say that on this video because I'm pissed off with you, and this video goes around well. Everybody's listening. How Maoris have duped everyone in this country, including Pākehās, duped them, and going for treaty claims that's got no basis of title against all those titles I got in my bag that I took out at Hui in Whirinaki, Hohepa, when you gave me 5 minutes, just 5 minutes, to explain what's in that bag. Because Kingi said to me, what's in the bag, John? Why are you taking that suitcase in there? I said, Kingi, this is what you need to go to Westminster. You need this bag full of that stuff. And these people, I'm going to see who's got a title. And Danny Watson, I asked you, put your title in front of me when you squeaked up and said, I don't like what John Wanoa was saying. I don't like what you say to Bill English, that you conjured up this conversation about, the sovereignty of the taumata, kaumatuas. Yeah, which ones, Which ones? You'll find they're the ones in your ship that's sailed in here under King William's title, and you didn't even invite the British here with their navy ship. You kept them out, you stupid bastards. You did that, Danny. I swear on this video, because you're ignorant bastards, and Hohepa are ignorant Pākehās. Hohepa, they're Epping from New South Wales and Epping in Sussex, England. That's your Pākehā, ignorant fucking genes in you that got brown face but Pākehā brains. You came here to steal the land of the real surname people. Manahi, Parapara, Mohini. You see the name, you see? You can't change it and fiddle around with it. And MANUKAU, you can't change the MANUKAU name and fiddle around with it, or people like you. Epiha, what the fuck's Epiha? What is that name? Where does it come from? Hohepa, you dream it up like every other crooked Maori. Maori was invented in 1945, the period of war, the Boer War. Right? They called Maori to go to war. They got killed, and when they come back, their land's gone, because you thugs, Hohepa, are sitting on the best pieces of land at Matauri Bay, while Kingi's sitting on no land. Can't even get on a land. Right? I'm going to fix that up. He asked me, John, can you get my land back? I said, tell me where. And he says, that marae over there, that Titi block and the Waitangi block. I said, sure. Just use the flag. That's what it's there for, Kingi. You see, he's a King Edward, not a King William, but Queen Victoria is his bloodline. King Edward is the money part, you stupid bastards. You stupid sods of Maori. That's why you pulled away. When you see the dollars in the pound note, I'm going to show you the pound note, that you screwed your nose up and take photos of it. You screwed your nose up to take photos of it, but there's only 2 signatories on it, and it's not your names on it. Yeah? The British will look at your names and they'll say, oh, that's a convict from Australia. You see? Easy, without me even telling them. They got you on file. You see? There's a pound note there. Look. You see that? You've got the gold dragon here. The gold. All that gold that's stolen by the Queen. It's supposed to be in our trust. She stole it and took it to Brussels. Didn't she? For her own private investment interests. And forgot about you bastards. Yeah? £1 trillion on each of your heads if you cross us. Hohepa and Alfred Mitchell and Dilip Rupa, all you people have no say. You can't use someone else's surname. You can't whāngai in a MOAI King William IV Trust title. You have to be original natives that sat under the Pohutukau tree and writing a petition to the King to get protection from you bastards climbing all over the land. There, now, this is the 970 million trillion pound note. You see? It's going in the bank, in the ANZ bank after Waitangi Day. This one. You get this one and the invoice, Bill English. This is supposed to be given to John Key, but he ran away from the court hearing. You were in a full-blown court hearing. Right? That's Jamie Patrick, the 8-point star. Patrick surname. There. And I'm here for MOAI. Tahitian title. The MOAI standing in London. Supreme. Okay? And there. King William and King Arthur. That's for Matt Taylor, our CEO and Secretary in London, leader of the MOAI King William IV Party. You see, those are the pound notes that we can cash, with your names written all over it as debtors, you Maoris, and also Bill English. You're taking on that legacy, Bill English. You're taking on this fraudulent cabal, steamroller business to carve more land off for yourselves. Unfortunately for you, it's going to end, just like Trump said, the swamp rats. You're going to clean the swamp rats out. Drain the swamp of pedophiles and elitists. NZ Intuition Limited New Zealand. That's your company, Bill English. That's your I was in town and put all that together and built you ignored everything I said, but not now. The British want a piece of you. That's why they're pissed off with you, Bill English, for not inviting the British, our partner, here to your celebrations of Navy. You know, when they come, if they would have come here, we would have told them to arrest the whole bloody lot of you. Okay? They would arrest the whole bloody lot because we're a contract. We're the contract partners. Kingi. He's a contract partner in commerce, legally. All he needed was me to put the documents together in real estate and brokering on banks. That's my profession. For your information. You lot of people up there, Hohepa, you haven't been through what I've been through in that field to know what to write about and stick to it. I'll stick it to you. You're going to get the pound note up your ass, Hohepa, for ignoring me. The consequences of you saying, oh, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, I'm going to make your time nothing in that Waitangi Marae. You're not going to get to speak because you're not native entirely. You faked your name, Ipping, into Ipiha. Now, I'm going to say this in front of everybody in the world. That's shocking. You Maoris have set this right through the whole world, inside that marae, and covered it up. Okay? This video is right to you, lot of thugs, I call you, for ignoring Kingi Taurua, Chief, and his status as the oldest on the marae is tikanga law, L-O-R-E, oldest rules. And you can shut your mouth, te porohau ruka, you shut your mouth because you've got no profile anywhere good enough to stack beside Kingi and myself. Right? You put your titles in front of me. You come there to Titi Marae, you put your title in front of me and say who you are, because I would have searched out who you really are. Just like Hohepa. I did a search on it because all the names of bodgy names of Maoris is there. It's easy to find you out. Okay? You're not going to get away with any of this, Danny Watson. You're not going to get away. Come here in front of us on our own God-given land to say, I was here. I didn't see you anywhere. That's what Manahi Parapara Mohini will say to you people. I was here, but I never saw any of you around because my name's that old. And the Manukau will say, I was here and I didn't see any of you. That's what Mohi Manukau says. I was in the kahuta tree watching all you lot of Maoris coming here. Right? Yeah, that's what I say about Moriori's and all that lot. I've gone right through the whole lot. I've gone right through all history because they asked me to do it. Machi Tarawa, Te Awi Hongi, Hare Uitatonga, Hihari, Kake, Mohi Manukau. They all asked me to do their whakapapa and to see sense in trying to get their land back. Right through the years they can't. This is the only way to get it back. You lot, you don't know nothing. You jumped on it when you seen what I was saying, thinking that you can do it without a trail, paper trail behind you. You have no paper trail right back to the Lisbon Treaty. You have to go back that far and start from there. Because you don't know commerce. You don't know contract law. You don't know anything about real estate that far. Right into it, native titles. And we are turning the freehold titles back to customary titles. And this is the way to do it. When the captain got off his ship, Captain Clendon got off his ship at Kororareka, there was already titles all over the land. He says, the land belongs to the King of England. That was it. The 20th of March, 1834. That's the title we're going under. Okay? You got that in your thick heads? Wasting my time going to talk to you people. I go all the way there, spend my petrol, go there, and get 5 minutes for all this lot. Now, the only way to do is put it on videos and put it online in front of the whole world watching. Then, those are my witnesses and Kingi's witnesses inside that Waitangi Marae King's Bench Court. We've got a whole war watching, not just you Maoris. You haven't got enough Maoris for a start to try and even think you're going to govern this country. You're out of touch, Hohepa. It'll take you years and years and years to try and get your whakaminina together, and it'll still be wrong. You can't even get past the first base because you're borrowing everybody's history, let alone your own Pākehā history. And in tikanga law, male line dominates in this MOAI title. And King William IV title. Kings are male line, so you won't sell the bloody land. You lot of Queen's side selling the lands and then lose it. You lose it because you allow it to be sold with Bill English, thinking you're going to get some money. You know you're $500 million in debt. That's your bill. The Moai people on this side, through the world, gets first choice. You're at the back of the bus, back of the queue. In fact, you won't be anywhere near the queue. The Palestinians will come first, and Syrians will come first in this law to humanity. All this that we recover is going to humanity, this way, the MOAI way, so they get it, and not through crooked Hillary Clinton way. Good riddance, she's out of the way. And Donald Trump, this is one for you. Don't touch that gold in the Philippines. And to dirty President Duterte, you're owed some of that gold for rent fees under this system of MOAI Crown King William Trust Authority of Admiralty Law, financial martial law. You know about that. So this is one for you. You get your gold to pay for its storage costs. Okay? All over those years. You held it for us. You held it for the beneficiaries of the Queen Victoria Trust, and we can see who's in it or who's not. So all those people with Bill English that have gone with Danny Watson, you're getting the bill. You're getting the bill and you're stuck with it, and you'll probably lose everything when a marshal with his hat comes to your house and flips the lot off you for your ignorance. That's what you get for ignoring MOAI and ignoring Kingi. He's the creditor. He's the creditor, not you. Nobody else. I'll name the creditors because I got the documents to make creditors. You can't. You can't. Okay, now I'm going to turn the video that way to put this on. I wanted a short clip, but I'll put it there because I want you to hear what's said here on this video. Hang on, I'll just turn the volume up some more so you can get it here loud. My volumes are always too low. Okay, excuse all the mess you see on my videos or around the place on my table. That's how I work. Mess all over the place. Okay, here goes. Listen.
Good morning, folks. It is the 13th of December, 2016. That's right, the 13th. Uh-oh, conspiracy. Anyway, to the largest, the smartest, and the most active audience in the world, one of the largest, I thank you for coming. Our indicators indicate we get 200,000 to 300,000 hits per video. You are one of the largest. CNN only gets about 20,000 now. They've gone from 50,000 to 20,000 viewers. People are abandoning them left and right. So you are one of the largest audiences in the world. Thank you. We try to talk about what you want to talk about through your calls and your texts and your emails. This is your channel. The biggest concern you have right now is what happens to the Cabal. What happens to those who are following Satan and openly conducting human sacrifices, like the Chief Forester here on Fort Lewis.
Oh, I turned it off. I suddenly pushed it.
He just retired. The purge of the Cabal accelerates. The Cabal means those who follow Lucifer and his Kabbalah. In the West, they use the C for the Christian Cabal. Yeah, right. They conduct human sacrifices and follow Nazi principles. It's not all CIA versus FBI. There's a lot of things in between there. There's a lot of FBI agents sacrificing humans. There's a lot of CIA agents sacrificing humans. That's what all the wars are about. That's why the major battles are plus or minus 3 days from the full moon. And there's a lot of good FBI and a lot of good CIA and a lot of good NSA people. Yeah, they've been raped and tortured. There's a lot of them coming out of that saying, you know what? I'm following God. Jesus is my Savior, and I gotta work to take these people down, and they are. Benjamin Fulford, and if you listen to Benjamin Fulford, he's pretty intelligent, really nice guy as well. A lot of his writings are written by the people around him. He's a figurehead. He stated a week ago that many people in this cabal in China and the West are now sort of disappearing. Further, the following political leaders have disappeared. They've been taken out of office and they're facing real jail time. Italian Prime Minister Renzi, French President Holland, European Parliament leaders Mark Schultz and several others, New Zealand Prime Minister Key, Nicolas Sarkozy, what a dirtball he is, South Korean President Park Hye, Prime Minister Abe has agreed to work with the Chinese President Xi Jinping. And the Chinese President Xi Jinping has agreed to work with the Red Dragons despite his personal human sacrifices and his worshipping Lucifer. He's been found out, and he now has to work with the Red Dragons or go away permanently. Here in America, Opus Dei leader Bishop Xavier Enchiviria.
When you get a glass of full cream
Oh,
milk,
that's just an
feels like
add-on
it's
at the
not
moment.
shared. It
So I'll
isn't
wait till
meant
that
to be
finishes and it'll continue. But you'll see John Key's name is the wanted for arrest by the Red Dragons. That's the British Parliament. Okay, the Red Coats, they're after him.
You
Okay,
trust
so
it
that's put
because
New
it's
Zealand
come from
in
what we
a
see
bad
every day.
situation
Healthy cows
as
out on pasture.
fraudsters.
It's
Okay,
quality stuff.
I won't be long before I'll cut this off. So I'll just run a little bit more.
Enchiviria. We'll see if we can get this up here. Apparently, Opus Dei is primarily paid for by the CIA. Their bishops get extra money. The leaders of the Catholic Church. Now, Bishop Javier Echeverria is the leader of the Catholic celebrity cult. He was discovered dead earlier, less than 24 hours later,
Junkie
after
will be
speaking
like
with
that.
Hillary's human-sacrificing John Podesta. So he speaks with John Podesta and ends up dead.
Dead.
Another Hillary dead man. The Wall Street Journal also confirmed that the CIA is about to launch an electoral college, a war against the electoral college. These are found in Benjamin Fulford's writings, but you can find it in the Wall Street Journal. Which, if they come against Trump, the CIA and FBI agents will end up dead. Just like the FBI agents that came against me in Foster City are now dead.
So that's what John Key's going to end up as, dead. Just what he's saying. So I'm just going to run back a bit to see the top of the list of
Fort Lewis.
where his name is Purge
retired.
of Cabal
The
Accelerates.
Purge of the Cabal Accelerates.
So along here a bit, at the top,
What all the wars are about.
wars and that. So, but I'll just have a look at the top
Way
where their names are. Hang on. I'm just going to find it.
European Parliament
Facing
leaders
jail time.
Mark Schultz and several others. New Zealand Prime Minister Key.
Key, there. Key.
Nicolas Sarkozy, what a
You got it?
dirtball he is.
Right, that's
South
all I
Korean
needed to
President
say.
Hai.
That's all I wanted to show you
Prime Minister
on this
Abe
video.
has agreed.
So now I'll just put the camera back here and just finish it off with you. There you go, Jamie. That's what I wanted to show you. Just a little clip, but I added some more on by talking a long time, and I'll make another short one afterwards with that, with just that bit. But I want to make videos now on every move I make before Waitangi Day, just as proof of claim, as admissible in the High Court of Admiralty in London, and admissible in that Waitangi Marae King's Bench Court by the native jury and judge and sheriff. That me, the sheriff. Okay, so that's how this is stacking out. We have enough evidence to convict all the Parliament in this country and the British Parliament at the same time. The whole lot of them. Sack the whole lot. That's what that video says, Matt Taylor. That they're in that same frame of mind to sack all the paedophiles, and they're still in there. They're still in there, mixed up, running the EU Parliament inside Westminster. We're going to clean them out. MOAI will clean them out, and the sheriff will clean them out. Okay? So, to end this video for now, I just wanted to answer questions that are related to where does other kings and likely queens sit with King William IV and King Ernest Augustus. He's not a prince, he's a King Ernest Augustus the 5th. He's 69 I think this year, and his son Prince Regent Ernest Augustus is more likely to pick up on being King of Britain, UK, not England. The King of Britain, UK, Hanover, Altair, New Zealand and Pacific Islands, Commonwealth countries of the world, New World Order. Okay, all of that wrapped up in his title, and we're nominating him, petitioning him as the King of England to sack the Queen right out of it and all of her royal family after we build them. We build them already online with those pound notes. The British Navy is our legitimate partner that is the recipient of those pound notes. The Admiralty captain of the ship, or the Chief of Defence, on one thing is the manager of the Navy, but the captain or the Chief of Navy, Philip Jones, at the present time Air Marshal, is our legal partner in commercial, private contract of Admiralty, financial, martial law, court martial law. This way. Okay, you got that? That's how it works. And as commercial landowners, all the native chiefs in all the indigenous countries of the world will follow the same pattern after we get this one sorted. And all those Saudi Arabians and everybody that's usurped this flag will get the bill. The whole of Israel, America, Federal State of America, Vatican, Church of State, ISIS, UN, NATO, EU Parliament, everything that's used this Admiralty of King William IV and the Pope has used King William IV's Admiralty martial laws. And Obama and Clinton abused the martial law in America as the Queen's business will be seized off her. One shot. Okay, you got that? You got that, people that are watching? Jeff Foley, to you. This is a commercial contract. You need your own commercial contract with your Foley titles. You can't borrow this one because the native chiefs over here have control of that. The ones I choose. Okay? The ones I choose and Kingi Taurua chooses. That's been ignored. We've been ignored for too long. But now he's up to speed with this lot, with Queen Victoria Trust. That's his title. Under this flag of Admiralty of King William to his King Edward line. Okay? Don't argue anyone, because you'll get one of these pound notes on your head. You'll get one of these pound notes, on your head. Okay, I'll get the right one. Yeah. Each person gets a £1 trillion note on your head. What happens is, all your wealth is deducted off 1 trillion and the rest of it goes to the Queen, your boss. She gets it, the Vatican gets it, all the Cabal gets it, ISIS gets it, Federal State of America gets it, Vatican City, City of London, corporate company, Bank of England, Rothschild Bank, Washington DC, Queen Elizabeth's private companies, Buckingham Palace, Queen Elizabeth's private company, Queen Elizabeth II, private company, gets it, and all the corporate crown companies in the world. Corporate crown under Queen Elizabeth and the Catholic Church and the Church of England and all the other churches following the same authority of administration and jurisdictions of sorts connected to the King of England. Okay, that's all. That's all for the video. It's now 2:03 p.m. in the afternoon of Friday, 16th of December 2016, and we'll close this video off here. Have a nice day. We'll see you again. Bye.